Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/.
Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Wahpeton Baseball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Action Realty, Builder's First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Twin Town Villa, Vision Ford, and the Wilkin Drink and Eatery. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanick.
Welcome to John Randall Field tonight, everybody, for the Huskies home baseball finale on the 2024 season. I'm Robert Wanick. Thank you for joining me. We're going to zip through this Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. So the Huskies coming into this one 2-10 on your Otter Tail Power Poll power rankings. Otter Tail Power on for conservation. Let's take a look at the EDC. Shanley 15-5. They're 10-0 in conference. West Fargo High, they're here tonight. 13-6 overall. 7-2 in conference. Devils Lake 15-7. 7-2. 12-7 for Cheyenne. They're 6-2 in the EDC. In the 5 spot we have Davies 16-8. 6-3 in conference. Fargo North Spartans, they're 12-7. 5-4 in conference. Fargo South 11-10. 4-5 in the EDC. West Fargo Horace 13-14, 4-5, 4-12 for Grand Forks Red River. They beat Wahpeton by a single run this season up in Red River, and they're 3-7 in the EDC. And there's Wahpeton down there, 2-10, 1-7 in the EDC. Valley City 1-9, 1-8 in conference. They do have a win over Wahpeton in the season opener. And then Grand Forks Central 1-15, 0-9 in the EDC. Wahpeton does have a win over them, their lone one in conference. That was your Otter Tail Power Pole Company Power Pole ranking on for conservation. Let's take a look quick at your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. Starting with your visitors, West Fargo Packers. Bent leadoff, Seth Wiggestrand. He's playing shortstop wearing number 10. In the 2-hole, Brody Medina. He's playing third base wearing number 4. Batting third, we have Caleb Anderson. Playing first base wearing number 8. Brady Medina, cleanup man. He is catching and wearing number 19. Leighton Hoffland in the 5-hole. Playing right field wearing number 2. Luke Finn. He is playing center field. He's wearing number 11. Jack Davies, he'll be playing left field wearing number 12. J.J. Lauritsen, designated hitter, wearing number 7. And Landon Troftgruben, playing second base over there at the Keystone wearing number 3. Parker Hoff will be on the mound today wearing number 5. He'll be, again, DH'd for in this game. Let's take a look here at your Huskies lineup as they get to announcing them here on the field. A gloomy evening at John Randall. Maybe some scattered showers tonight. Nothing they're too worried about. They need to get this game in, so they've already talked about running the tarps out there should the rain come down, and they want to play. So if we have any delays, stick around. I'm sure we'll get back to it. Doesn't look like any thunderstorms are rolling in. Knock on wood. Wahpeton lineup tonight. Skylar Blado, your customary leadoff man, playing shortstop wearing number 3. Miles Hinckley, he's playing left field wearing number 4. Jaden King, he's playing center field wearing number 6. Cooper Klosterman over at the hot corner wearing number 12. Nick Langenwalter, he'll be catching wearing number 11. Aiden Hayek is playing first base, and he is wearing number 8. Eli Kappas will be your designated hitter wearing 24. Kaysen Pincenalt playing right field wearing number 1. Braden Steffens on the bump today. The sophomore will wear number 10. And Cade Malmy will be playing second base wearing number 5. Let's look at your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. Farmers Union Oil providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Let's take a quick break here. Word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Wahpeton Huskies home finale doubleheader versus West Fargo on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanek. We're going to get into the national anthem here. Quick reminder for those of you tuning in, this is Wahpeton versus West Fargo in EDC Baseball, the Huskies' home finale for the 2024 spring season. Doubleheader tonight. I'm Robert Wanek. I have the call here at 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem and get right back with spring baseball from the iconic John Randall Field.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. We are live with Wahpeton Huskies baseball as they welcome West Fargo here. This is Wahpeton's home finale for the 2024 spring season. We get the dials tuned up there for you guys. And the Huskies looking to climb their way up from the bottom of the EDC standings. Nowhere to go, really. They are in a 2-10 hole overall, 1-7 in the conference. So this will be the last home game regardless what shakes out with a potential playoff round in EDC playoffs. Let's take one more look at the lineups here as West Fargo is going to trot out this way. Seth Wigestrand, Brady Medina, Caleb Anderson, Leighton Hoffland, Luke Finn, Jack Davies, J.J. Lauritsen, Landon Troffgruben, and Parker Hoff is your pitcher today. So it should be a fun one tonight. We got 2 games, 5 o'clock here on the first one, 7 o'clock tentatively on the second one. Streaming live on YouTube at KBMW News Live. Pop on over if you want to see the game. A little bit dark out here. Got some clouds forming. Cooled off. Supposed to be 75. It's got to be cooler than that right now, folks. Let's check game time temperature for you. Sophomore on the mound for Wahpeton, Braden Steffens. Seen some good stuff out of him this year. We'll see if the Huskies defense can hunker down today. That's been really the struggle. The pitchers have been more than serviceable for Wahpeton. And we have a 72-degree game time temperature, 7-mile-an-hour winds, 50% chance of precip here at John Randall Field. Let's take a look at our sponsors for tonight's baseball broadcast. Pre-game show was presented by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, and your Power Poll rankings presented by Otter Tail Power Company. Your batting orders, starting lineups from Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Injury report, CHI St. Francis. Your scoreboard is Carlson Family Insurance. Mound visit is Minn Kota Egg Products, and we will get to the rest in the bottom of the first as number 10, Seth Wigestrand, steps to the plate for West Fargo. And Braden Steffens will step into the windup, get this doubleheader started. Pitch from Steffens, up and in, ball 1. Number 10 versus number 10 here, mano-a-mano to start the game. 1-0 count, Steffens to Wigestrand. Swinging a foul ball over the backstop. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Thought maybe we'd see Jaden King in this first game, conference game right now, but I'm assuming they're going to save him for a play-in. Must be the idea as he's out in center field, the lefty ace. 1-1 delivery from Steffens, off-speed pitch for a strike. Didn't look like Wigestrand was expecting the mix-up, and Steffens quickly up in the count 1-2. Steffens, the righty, delivers the 1-2. Grounder through the hole between short and third. That's going to be a base hit for Wigestrand. So the Packers start the evening off with a single in between Skylar Blado, the shortstop, and Cooper Klosterman, the third baseman. Huskies are out there wearing all white, white caps, purple brims, black back on the hats, white jerseys, purple letters, yellow trim. First pitch to the 2-hitter, that is chopped in the same spot. Blado diving attempt, and it gets into left field. So 2 singles to start it off for the Packers. Skylar Blado laid out for that one, but it was way too far in the hole. And getting a single on the first pitch of that at-bat is the second hitter, Brody Medina. Moves Wigestrand to second base. Packers threatening here early on at John Randall Field. Runner goes, stealing third. Langenwalter can't get a grip on it. Delayed steal to second, and they're going to move both runners up 90 feet here as Wigestrand takes third, and Medina sees the bobble behind the plate and takes second. So 2 runners in scoring position for the 3-hitter, Caleb Anderson. Working out of the stretch, the sophomore Steffens. Anderson hits one to right field. That's carrying. Looks like Wahpeton is going to get underneath it and make the catch. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. Wigestrand scores. Medina to third on the sacrifice fly by Caleb Anderson. First out of the inning. Right fielder out there for Wahpeton Huskies is Kason Pincenalt. Played the win perfectly on that one. Little drop step, got underneath it. We got 1 down. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Leighton Hoffland. He takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1. So West Fargo takes a 1-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Delivery, grounded to Blado at shortstop. He scoops it up, throws to first base. Pulls Hayek off the bag, but Hayek plenty of time to tag the runner out. For the second out of the inning, that will score another run as West Fargo takes a 2-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2 leadoff singles, both turn into runs. West Fargo Packers doing what they got to do to manufacture them with a sacrifice fly and a ground ball. That sacrifice fly was that ground ball fielder's choice. RBI was Leighton Hoffland. Brings up Luke Finn in the 5 spot. Finn down 0-1 in the count. Lefty laces it by Braden Steffens on the mound. Sticks his glove out. The baseball was already zinging by him. It's going to be the third single of the inning. So Packers jumping all over the Huskies here to start this off. Keeping the ball down. Singles through the hole. 2 to the left side, 1 up the middle. Brings up number 11, Jack Davies. Lefty. Davies takes one in the dirt. It's blocked by Langenwalter. Davies standing with his back foot on the far back of the batter's box. Digging into the chalk. Partially open stance. As he has Luke Finn on first base. That one is in the dirt. Bounces up into the glove of Langenwalter. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down here. Steffens trying to get out of here with just 2 runs allowed in the top of the first inning. Give Wahpeton a chance to stay in this one against a very good West Fargo team that enters this game 13-6 overall. 2-0 deliveries grounded to the right side. Scooped and flipped over to second base. That was Malmy with the play. Trying to figure out which Malmy it was, folks. One part of the twin duo, Malmy. Cade Malmy gets the grounder at second, flips it over to Blado. For the third out of the inning, West Fargo scores 2 in the top of the first on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back, bottom of the first inning. Huskies, Packers at John Randall Field.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick. We abbreviated our Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, so let's just go looking it over here. Wahpeton team has 11 seniors who will play their final high school game at home here on the John Randall Field. Avery and Cade Malmy, Skylar Blado, Jaden King, Brady DeFries, Nick Langenwalter, Cooper Klosterman, Ryan Kasowski, Jacob Fensky, McCade Pickett, and Braxton Pauley, who I believe is shut down for the spring with some lingering arm soreness. Post 20 hopes to have Pauley back at some point this summer during their American Legion State Championship defense in Class A. Pauley, a phenomenal pitcher last summer. Really the missing piece that they needed on that team to win that state championship, and we're wishing him the best. So he is the only injury that we have today on your CHI St. Francis injury report. Pauley with that arm soreness keeping him off the mound this spring. So it's 2024, and the EDC has not found a way to post baseball stats on its website like they do basketball and football, so we don't have complete numbers for you guys. But in between innings here, we'll get back to you with a list of Wahpeton players to keep an eye on. Skylar Blado steps to the plate. He's going to set the table here for the Huskies. Righty. Blado readies. First pitch, he flares that one foul down the first baseline. 0-1 count to Wahpeton's leadoff hitter, wearing number 3. He's a senior, and he's committed to play baseball at North Dakota State College of Science, who is playing in the district tournament for the first time ever this season. Congratulations to the Wildcats. 0-1 delivery to Blado. That's a curveball that stays high. It's called a strike, never mind. A little quick on the trigger for me. And Blado is 0-2 now. Blado closes the stance here. Looks like he's trying to protect the plate. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Strike 3. Blado can't hold up on the high cheddar. That's going to be the first out of the game. Wildcat baseball team, as I was just saying, has Tori Ulick of Wahpeton. He was Mondac All-Conference. And Mason Almaris of Kindred, also Mondac All-Conference. Their 15 wins are the most in program history. Brings up Miles Hinckley. Hinckley takes a bell-tie fastball inside corner for a strike. Parker Hoff. Looking good so far. He's got some pop on that four-seamer. He's got Hinckley down 0-1. Hinckley the lefty. A lot of power in his bat. 0-1 pitch. Outside corner. Strike 2. Hinckley nods at his head coach, Andrew Lundsetter, again, and Lundsetter looks at him like, all right, if it's a strike, we got to go. No balls, 2 strikes. To Miles Hinckley, the junior. Hoff comes set, working out of the stretch with nobody on base. High leg kick, fouled straight back to the net. Miles Hinckley. Hinckley wearing number 4. Looks like he's got a black and orange Louisville Slugger. Seems to be the bat of choice for kids these days. Used to be a lot of DeMarinis and Rawlings when I played, and now it's Louisville Slugger. Some Marucci's. 0-2 delivery. Nasty curveball, gets a swing and a miss from Hinckley for the second straight K. Brings up Jaden King, Wahpeton's consummate power hitter, number 6, standing 6'4", batting from the right side of the plate, headed to Northwestern to continue his college career up in the Twin Cities. King, wide open stance, front foot is way on the outside of the batter's box. He'll close it on delivery, and he'll hold off on ball 1. Outside and low. Even the ball is good location right now from Parker Hoff. Certainly looks like he got stretched out before this one. 1-0 delivery. King grounds that one to the second baseman. Eats him up a little bit, but he recovers. Sidearm throw for out number 3. Huskies go down in order, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the Packers of West Fargo lead 2-0 after 1 inning complete here at John Randall Field. That's your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Welcome back to Chihinkapa Park, home of the beautiful John Randall Field. West Fargo takes an early 2-0 lead over the Wahpeton Huskies on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Braden Steffens on the mound for Wahpeton. First pitch of the inning is driven to left field. That's going to get over Hinckley's head. One hop the wall. He's going to get it in quickly, but it's going to be a double for J.J. Lauritsen. Or is that Jack Davies? Was indeed J.J. Lauritsen with a double off the fence. Stand-up double for the young man from West Fargo. Brings up your 9-hitter, Landon Troffgruben. The designated hitter today is Troffgruben. He grounds that one right up the middle, and it gets by Steffens underneath his glove. They're going to hold up the runner at third. West Fargo's got 2 singles to open the inning. Same way they started the first. Runners on the corners. Troffgruben with the single up the middle, and Steffens stuck his glove out, but not able to snare it. So we got the top of the order up, and that's going to bring up Seth Wigestrand. See what they do here with runners on first and third. Wigestrand fouls that one back. Runner was not going on that one. Troffgruben, who just singled, is batting for your pitcher today, Parker Hoff. Wigestrand in the box facing Steffens. He flies that one out to Pincenald, who's racing in from right field. He loses the hat. He dives. He can't get it. He falls. Malmy jumps over the top of him to grab it. One run's going to score. That's going to be a Texas League single. Pincenald's slow to get up. He's going to walk over and pick up his hat as he banged the ground hard on that diving attempt. So that'll go in the book as an RBI single for Excuse me, folks. It's Wiggestrand is up now. See where it went wrong in the order there for you. That was Troffgruben. Troffgruben was the one who got the single to right field as the Huskies get the force out at first for the first out of the inning. Excuse me, folks. Troffgruben singled to right field. He scored Lauritsen. Wiggestrand thrown out at first base. We have one out. Runners on second and third. Steffens throws that one over the batter's head. Langenwalter pops up to catch it. Batting is number 4, Brody Medina. Singled and scored in his first appearance. West Fargo leads 3-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Steffens just a little bit low with that pitch, and he falls behind 2 balls, no strikes. So Pincinel came racing in for that ball and just couldn't catch it a few batters ago. That resulted in the first run of the second inning, giving West Fargo 3 so far. Steffens trailing 3-0. Throws one right down the middle. Medina taking that pitch all the way with 2 runners in scoring position. That one bounces way in front of the plate off Langenwalter's face mask. That's going to be a wild pitch. 1 run will score, making it 4-0 West Fargo on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Packers already have 6 hits here, and it's only the top of the second inning. So Caleb Anderson will come up. Anderson hit the sacrifice fly in his first at-bat. As Medina walks, that walk is presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Driven foul. Like a good neighbor, of course, State Farm always there for you. As Caleb Anderson falls that one into the parking lot over by the swimming pool. Caleb Anderson wearing number 8, right-handed batter. He's got runners on the corners out there for him. That's going to be out to right field to Pincinel again. He's racing towards the foul fence. He's on it, and it's just out of play by the bullpen. Pincinel, who just had a battle with the ground a few batters ago, almost ran into the fence there, but he pulls up. And it's a few feet over the fence, foul. Making Pincinel hustle out there in right field. Steffens getting up in this count, 0-2, Braden Steffens. Pitch from Steffens is high. Throw all the way down to second base from Langenwalter on the money. Out. Brody Medina gassed at second base by Nick Langenwalter, your senior catcher. For the second out of the inning, and West Fargo keeps their runner put at third base, not expecting that pop time from Nick Langenwalter. Nice play from Nick. We have 2 down here. Just a bit outside, evens the count at 2-2. So Steffens with a chance to get his first K of the ball game here and get out of the inning. So West Fargo leads 4-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2-2 pitch. That one is lined to left field down the line, and it is going to... Hinkle picks it up, but he bobbles it, and that's going to be a double. I think he would have been at second base anyways, coming out of the box hot on that play. So Leighton Hofflin steps to the plate. Excuse me, Brady Medina steps to the plate. In the dirt, Langenwalter with the block. So 5-0. West Fargo up on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Langenwalter with the highlight of the inning. Throwing the runner out at second base. That one is driven. Left center gap. Hinckley, nice trailing catch on his heels to end the inning. 7 hits for West Fargo so far. Wahpeton looking to get there first in the bottom half of the second inning. The Packers lead 5-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. I'm Robert Wanick. You're listening to Wahpeton Baseball on B92.7 FM, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Wahpeton, where the Huskies host their spring baseball home finale. West Fargo Packers trying to spoil it here. They take a 5-0 lead. Huskies looking to answer in the bottom of the second inning. West Fargo enters this one 7-2 in the EDC, 2.5 games out of first place behind 10-0 Shanley. Wahpeton enters this one 1-7 in the EDC, looking to end their home slate with a bang. As Cooper Klosterman, Wahpeton's cleanup man, will step to the plate wearing number 12. He'll face Parker Hoff. First pitch on the way to Klosterman. Thought about it, but he takes the belt-high fastball. Klosterman, 0 balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Hoff. Check swing. Off-speed pitch way outside, but it looks like they're going to call him on going around there. Quickly in an 0-2 hole is Cooper Klosterman. Hoff, 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball stays down for ball 1. He's got a nice breaking ball. Thing comes in looking like a fastball and drops off the table. Exactly what you try to coach. Deceptive, quick dive off the table type of break from Hoff. 1-2 delivery. Klosterman, he goes back to the fastball. Gets him swinging. Third strikeout of the game so far for Hoff. Brings up Nick Langenwalter, who threw a runner out at second base in the top half of the second here. Langenwalter, the senior, all-state football player for Wahpeton. Linebacker and a great possession wide receiver. Steps into the right side of the batter's box. Breaking ball. Buckles Langenwalter. Looked like it was going to hit him, and it came back and clipped the inside corner for the first strike. As Hoff comes set, 0-1 delivery to Langenwalter. Takes that one high and away. 1-1. Hoff primarily working out of the stretch. Exclusively, I should say, as he takes some off that pitch and gets a big swing and a miss from number 11, Nick Langenwalter. As Hoff goes up in the count here, 1-2. Hoff has struck out 3 of the first 4 Huskies he's faced today. 1-2 delivery to Langenwalter. Swing and a miss. Fastball outside corner. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Hoff has a gem going here for the West Fargo Packers. Aiden Hayek trying to throw a wrench in those plans. Number 8, the sophomore for Wahpeton, having a tremendous breakout campaign for the Huskies. Done a little bit of everything on the mound, in the field, and at the dish. As he steps in against Hoff. Takes that one outside. And Hoff, he's got a little bit of a sway before he even starts his delivery here. Probably not going to want to do that with runners on base. Good way to get called for a balk. We'll keep an eye. Wahpeton's got to get on first before we got to worry about that. 1-0 delivery to Hayek. Foul tip into the catcher's glove, 1-1. Hayek, big kid for a 10th grader. Gap-to-gap power. Plays a little bit of everything. Third base, first base, right field. 1-1 pitch to Hayek. Down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck, we have Eli Kappas, designated hitting today, wearing number 24. See his dad sitting up on the net here on the third baseline. Chris Kappas, the American Legion coach. 2-1 delivery to Hayek. Way up in the zone, 3-1. And Wahpeton looking to get their first base runner here. See if Hayek can get the ball rolling. Got Andrew Lundsetter coaching third for Wahpeton and Hunter McCall coaching first. 3-1 pitch on the way now to Hayek. And he chops that one to third. Third baseman playing way up on the grass. He'll take his time, glove pump. Clean throw. That'll end the inning. Wahpeton still looking for its first base runner. West Fargo up 5-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll head to the top of the third inning. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7 FM and streaming at KBMW News Live YouTube.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
We head to the top of the third inning here at John Randall Field. Batting for the Packers will be number 2, Leighton Hoffland. Lefty took ball 1 in the dirt, grounds the second pitch down the first baseline. A nice play by Hayek. He'll walk it over to the bag for the force out. 1 up, 1 down for Steffens. The first time he's seen that here, third inning. Braden Steffens trying to get in a groove. Packers have scattered 7 hits already on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Steffens back to work, leaves the fastball up the ladder for ball 1. Steffens, the sophomore, tremendous defensive back and wide receiver on the football field and an all-region point guard on the basketball court. Second pitch clips the belt on the outside corner, 1-1. Little breeze coming through the press box here at JR. See what Steffens does here on the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. As he faces number 11, Luke Finn. And Luke Finn hits that one hard to center field. Jaden King's got a beat on it. About 4 feet to his right, slides over and catches it for the second out. So Hoffland and Finn go down 1 and 2. Steffens hoping to complete the trifecta here. Work a clean inning for the Huskies. Need to dig themselves out of this 5-0 hole in their home finale. Brings up Jack Davies. Pitch inside off the glove of Langenwalter to the backstop for ball 1. Davies doubled and scored in his first plate appearance. Perfect location from Steffens to even the count. That fastball had a little extra velo on it as he gets loose here in the third inning. Steffens, another 1-1 count. Delivery. That one's fouled straight back at the press box into the net. 1-2. Steffens still looking for his first K of the game. No better time than now. Steffens out of the windup. Right-hand delivery over the top. Fouled, ground ball down the third baseline. First game tonight is a conference game, folks. Second game will be a 5-inning non-conference game. May see some lineup changes from both teams. 1-2 delivery from Steffens. Strike 3, belt high looking, and Steffens does get his first K. Wahpeton gets through a 1-2-3 clean, top of the third. Coming up in the order for the Huskies, we'll have Eli Kappas, Kason Pincenalt, and Braden Steffens. You're listening to Huskies Baseball. 5-0 West Fargo leading after 2.5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to beautiful John Randall Field in Chihinkapa Park, home of my favorite place in the world, Boydie Sioux Golf Course. If you haven't been there, check it out. Only course in the United States that's got 9 holes in 2 different states. Also home to Chihinkapa Zoo, another great local attraction here in the Twin Towns. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7. West Fargo up 5-0 on Wahpeton here. Wahpeton did fire off a clean inning here in the top of the third. 1-2-3, Steffens sent him down. And that's going to bring up Eli Kappas, the designated hitter for Wahpeton, wearing number 24. Last broadcast I did, he got his first hit of the season. It was a hot shot to the second base and bounced right over his head. So Kappas takes the first pitch here from Hoff and swing, and that one's going to go to right field, shallow right, and that's a single. So Kappas building off of his first hit of the season, his last time out with another one, this time to right field. Kappas got his single in that game here against Shanley, which was rained out just moments later. Not to be rescheduled because it was a non-conference. So good to see him pick up right where he left off. That'll bring up number 1, Kason Pincenalt. High leg kick from Hoff, leaves it down and out. Ball 1. Like I said, Hoff, a lot of little sway and movement up there. And we'll see what the officiating crew has to say about this. Now that there's a runner on base, he comes set. Delivery. Does find the zone with that one. 1-1. So Kappas not going to run here. Not sure if they'll bunt with a 1-1 count. At this point of the season, with a 2-10 record, you're probably looking to get as many swings in as you can. 1-1 delivery from Hoff. Missed somewhere. Pincenalt stepping out of the box on that one. Gets rewarded with the ball. 2 balls in 1 strike. To numero uno, Kason Pincenalt. Hoff comes set, takes a look over to first. High leg kick again. Pincenalt hits that one way up in the air. Catcher gives chase, and it's going to land almost on top of Athletic Director Mike McCall's dome. As he's standing behind the dugout with some sort of concession, it looks like. Bring me some, please, Mike. Some burgers, maybe. He's not heading this direction, unfortunately. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Pincenalt. Eli Kappas is on first base. We got nobody out here. Bottom of the third inning. Wahpeton trailing 5-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Delivery from Hoff. And again, Pincenalt taking that load foot and stepping away from the pitch. That's not a good recipe for success. Even if he does make contact, he's lost his base. Pincenalt, full count here. Hoff, delivery. Pincenalt proves me wrong. Steps out, flares it to left, just enough on it for a single. Kason Pincenalt. The announcer's jinx working the opposite way here for the Huskies, and I'm fine with that. Back-to-back singles. Brings up Braden Steffens, your pitcher, with a chance to help his own cause here. Runners on first and second. Steffens 9-hitter here. Taking signs from head coach Andrew Lundsetter. He will step in the box now on the right side. Corners playing up for the Packers with nobody down. Runners on first and second. Hoff with that medium leg kick, and Steffens pulls back the bunt, and he's going to take a strike that looked like it was about letters high. So, yeah, I don't know what they called if he didn't pull it back or what, but that pitch was definitely upstairs. Strike one. Hoff comes set. Shortstop working behind. Cap is at second. Hoff leaves that curveball inside, and Steffens is going to wear it off the shoulder, and we got the bases loaded for Wahpeton. Nobody down. West Fargo up 5-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As Skylar Blado will step to the plate. He struck out his first time. Wahpeton's leadoff man. Senior, big spot here. Bases juiced for number 3. Hoff, his first adversity of the evening. High leg kick from Hoff. Fastball at the belt for strike one. Hoff taking his time here. Comes set out of the stretch. Delivery. Looked like there was a little cut action to that. Breaking pitch there. Gets a swinging offering from Blado, and he's down 0-2. Bases loaded here for the Huskies. Delivery from Hoff. Way inside. Zips the helmet of Blado. Does not hit him, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eli Kappas and Kaysen Pincenalt singled to start the inning, followed by Braden Steffens hit by pitch. Now your leadoff man, Skylar Blado, facing a 1-2 count against Hoff. Hoff, righty delivery. Blado waiting back on that off-speed pitch, and at the last second threw the hands at it to spoil it. Great piece of hitting there, down 1-2 in the count against a dangerous Parker Hoff on the mound. With 4 strikeouts already, Hoff. So Blado's going to live to see another pitch here. 1-2. Skylar Blado in the box facing Parker Hoff of West Fargo. Here's the pitch. Blado takes that one off the plate. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wahpeton desperate to get something going here in a 5-0 hole. On your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, we are in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2-2. Parker Hoff comes set. The righty glove is belt high. Leg kick. Delivery. Breaking ball does get a swing and a miss for strike 3 out of Blado. He tried to wait as long as he could, but that thing is mixing up these Wahpeton hitters. Blado's 2nd K of the game and the 5th for West Fargo's Parker Hoff. Brings up Miles Hinckley, the lefty. 2 bona fide power hitters coming up back-to-back here, Hinckley and Jaden King, with the bases juiced for Wahpeton. 1 down. Hoff comes set out of the stretch. Hinckley just misses that one, fouls it straight back. Healthy cut from number 4 of the Huskies, Hinckley the junior. All white Wahpeton uniform. Hinckley's got the white cleats, purple batting helmet. Open stance, holding the bat kind of back towards the catcher. Back elbow up in the air. A little bit of a Gary Sheffield wag. Not as pronounced, of course. 0-1 pitch to Hinckley. Breaking ball falls it off his foot. 0-2. So Hoff, after giving up a pair of singles and hitting a batter, Hoff gets a strikeout, and now he has Wahpeton's number 2 hitter up against a 0-2 wall here. Hoff's got a couple of filthy breaking balls. One that looks like a cutter to me from up here, either a 2-seamer or a cutter, and then he's got a curveball that bites like a slider. 0-2, Hoff comes set. Leg kick. Fastball inside at the knees. Freezes Hinckley for strike 3. He doesn't like it. Looked pretty good. Parker Hoff dialing it up. Brings up Jaden King, so Wahpeton going to get a 3rd chance here with the bases loaded. Their top hitter up, Jaden King. He's hitting over 500, a pair of home runs, including a 3-run jack versus Devil's Lake that might have landed on the Breckenridge side of the river. As Hoff comes set. King takes that one in the other batter's box in the dirt. Nowhere to put King here. He hit that one so far against Devil's Lake on Saturday that the outfielders just turned around and admired it. Might have taken their phones out of their back pockets and taken a picture. Just highlight real stuff. 1-0 pitch. Hoff to King. Outside and low. King up 2-0. Right where he wants to be. This is where he makes his living, folks. Hitters count. Jaden King trying to deliver one of those big highlights that he's been known for, the Husky senior. 2-0. Hoff, delivery to King. Swing and a miss. Would have been ball 3. King swings over the top of it. 2-1. King steps back in. Battle of the best here. Wahpeton's number 3 hitter versus West Fargo's Parker Hoff. Delivery from Hoff. King takes that one. It sneaks through the 5-hole. Eli Kappas, excellent jump from third base, and he's going to score. So Eli Kappas singles to right field on a nice piece of opposite field hitting earlier in the inning. Scampers home on the passed ball. Wahpeton's on the board. 5-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They'd like to keep it rolling here. 2 outs, runners on second and third. The big man at the plate, Jaden King. Pinsenalt on third base. Steffens on second base. King up 3-1. King takes that one high inside, gets away from the catcher, and Pinsenalt is going to race home on the wild pitch. So the first one, a pass ball that went right through the 5-hole on the catcher. Hasn't been taking his hockey lessons seriously lately. And the second one, way up and inside, back to the backstop for a wild pitch. And just like that, Huskies have 2 runs on the board. 5-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It's another power hitter up now. Cooper Klosterman. Braden Steffens, 90 feet away. Jaden King at first base. King does have speed on the bases. First pitch, he'll stay put. Klosterman will take a strike on the outside corner. So nice little response here from Wahpeton after West Fargo stacked up 7 hits in the first 2.5 innings. Wahpeton 2 of their own here and 2 runs. Delivery to Klosterman, breaking ball that breaks away for a ball, 1-1. Klosterman wearing number 12, 6'4" righty, so back-to-back 6'4" guys in the 3 and 4 hole with King and Klosterman. 1-1. Delivery on the way to Klosterman. Just a bit late outside fastball. Tried to fight it off to right field, and it goes foul. Klosterman, he's going to have to choke up a little bit here against Hoff, who has shown good stuff in his bag today. Hoff with 6 Ks already in the 3rd inning. Huskies doing well to get his pitch count up here. Loading the bases and pushing 2 runs across. Bottom of the 3rd. Cooper Klosterman, 1-2 pitch. Wahpeton Husky fouls it beyond first base, and it's going to get out of play. He will extend the at-bat here. Klosterman wearing the purple Adidas cleats. Got the copper fit sleeve on the left arm. Want to see a big, strong follow-through with that left arm here. Get something on the sweet spot for number 12 with Braden Steffens 90 feet away at third base. And Jaden King over at first base. Curveball gets a swing and a miss out of Cooper Klosterman, and that's going to do it for the inning. As the Huskies score 2, they cut into this Packer lead. It's now 5-2 after 3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back on B92.7. You're listening to Wahpeton versus West Fargo in the Huskies home finale.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Something going against Parker Hoff. It's West Fargo pitcher who has been lining him up and sitting him down. He's got 7 Ks. West Fargo still leads 5-2 here. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the top of the 4th. Braden Steffens on the mound for Wahpeton. He'll face off against J.J. Lauritsen, designated hitter for West Fargo. First pitch from Steffens to Lauritsen. Nips the outside corner for a strike. Streaming this game on KBMW News Live YouTube. Working out of the windup is Steffens. Finds the zone for strike 2. So he's got Lauritsen looking. First 2 pitches of the at-bat. Steffens has 1 K so far. Looking to add to that tally. 0-2 delivery from the righty. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches. Same spot. Goes right at him. It's going to be a K for Braden Steffens. Wahpeton showing a little moxie here against West Fargo, the number 2 team in the EDC. Home finale. You'd love to see the Huskies get up for it and have a game. 1 down brings up, I believe, Landon Troftgruben. That's a bunt. It's going to go right back to the mound. Steffens fields it cleanly. He throws it high, but looked like maybe Hayek was off the bag. At any rate, he is safe. The throw sails a little bit on Steffens. That's going to be E1. He took a little bit too much time on that. So we're back to the top of the order with Seth Wiggestrand, who singled and scored in the first inning to get this 5-0 lead started for the Packers. Delivery to Wiggestrand. Ball down. Finds its way spinning in the dirt, and Langenwalter able to pick it up quickly. So we got 1 down, runner on first base for the Packers after the error on the bunt back to the pitcher, Braden Steffens, as he throws to first here. Not in time. Landon Troftgruben dives back, the second baseman for West Fargo. And we're at the top of the order here for these Packers. That one is hit in a hurry past shortstop. Gets out to Hinckley in left, and all the way to third base is Troftgruben, and into second base is Wiggestrand. You got to hit the cut there. They give a free base to the Packers, and those things are going to kill you. So Wiggestrand gets the single, and he gets to second base on the throw-through from Hinckley to third. Speed from Troftgruben. So Troftgruben gets on via error, and now he's on third base. And Huskies are in trouble here. 1 down. Steffens, delivery in the dirt. Beautiful snag by Langenwalter. Little hockey slide to his right, and he backhands that one. Ball 1 to Brody Medina. Medina also singled and scored in the first inning for this Packers team. Steffens, pitch. Medina grounds it to Blado, who is in no hurry to charge it. Doesn't matter. He makes the play, and they throw it back to third base. And he is safe. So I froze up a little bit on that one, folks, but Blado gets the grounder at shortstop. Strong throw over to Hayek at first. Hayek guns it over to third, and it sure looked like a close play. Ruling was safe. So the Packers get in there to third base. Huskies do get an out on the play. And the Packers score 1 more run on that as Troftgruben runs home in all the chaos. Wigestrand on third, Medina out at first on that one. So Blado, he did not charge that ball at all, sat back on it and really showcased his arm strength, throwing it from his shortstop position to Hayek for the out. 2 down. Ground ball foul from Caleb Anderson. Anderson wearing number 8. He's your 3-hitter today. And he's playing the 3 spot, first base. So 1 run in the inning so far, 2 down for West Fargo. 9 hits for the Packers. Delivery from Steffens. Strike. Delayed call here from the home plate umpire. He's taking his time. Getting a good look at these pitches, and Steffens 0-2 count. Trying to punch out Anderson. Ground ball to Blado. He moves to his left. Picks it up on the run. Drops it. Picks it up again. Not in time. So that's going to be an E6 on Blado, who made a nice ranging play to his left. Tried to transfer the ball to his hand and lost it. By the time he picked it back up and threw it to Hayek, Anderson had beaten that thing out. So E6, and that's going to be another run. So 2 unearned runs here from the Packers after Wahpeton cut into the lead. They're up 7-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 4th inning. Bringing up Brady Medina. Quick move over to first base from Braden Steffens. Anderson able to get back. So Steffens having a good inning here that's been marred by a pair of errors, one of them unfortunately by him at the mound. Leaves that one outside. Snap throw by Langenwalter. Hayek with the sliding catch at first base to keep that ball from going to the outfield. I like it though. Huskies looking active out there today. Langenwalter popping. Skylar Blado showing some range at shortstop. Even on the balls he can't get to, he dove for one backhand earlier in the game. A little bit of pep in their step today, the Huskies, in their home finale. They just trail a strong West Fargo Packers team 7-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. A lot of ball game left though. Top of the 4th inning, Steffens trying to get the home team out of here. He does throw a strike there at the belt. 2-1 count to number 19, Brady Medina. Runner going, picking the dirt by Langenwalter. Strong throw to second, and the runner just retreats to first. Trying to fake Langenwalter out, and probably a good thing he did, because Langenwalter threw a bullseye once again to second base. And he's shown the leather today on those balls in the dirt. 3-1. Delivery from Steffens. That one high at the letters, and that's going to be a walk. That walk is presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. It's going to put runners on first and second for West Fargo. Caleb Anderson moves to second base. He's in scoring position. Brady Medina replaces him at first. And Steffens is going to face the lefty, Leighton Hoffland. Steffens working out of the stretch with 2 runners on. Takes a look at second. He'll fire home. That one hit sky high to Jaden King in center field. Can of corn for the senior in the glove, and that's the inning. Wahpeton gives up 2 unearned runs on a pair of errors, and they trail 7-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to the Huskies home finale versus the West Fargo Packers on B92.7 FM and streaming live on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanek, and we've got Wahpeton versus West Fargo. EDC baseball doubleheader here. Huskies home finale. Parker Hoff rolling for the most part here for the Packers as he heads into the bottom of the fourth inning. West Fargo up 7-2, and let's take a look at Hoff's numbers here. 7 Ks for Hoff. He did load the bases last inning and let up a pair of runs. That was all started by an Eli Kappas single and a Pincinalt single by Kaysen Pincinalt. Both of them scored after Braden Steffens was hit by a pitch. Jaden King reached on a walk, and there was a pass ball and a wild pitch. So messy inning last inning as Wahpeton pushes 2 across. And the first pitch of the bottom of the fourth to Nick Langenwalter is outside for a ball. Nick Langenwalter, been known to hit it a long ways. He's up in the count 1-0. Second pitch is in the dirt, 2-0 to number 11. Langenwalter catching today, doing a phenomenal job behind the plate for Wahpeton. Has already thrown 1 runner out. Foot dug into the back of the batter's box. 2-0 pitch to Langenwalter. Rolls that one over to third. Third baseman takes all the time in the world and throws it. He's playing shallow. He does not want to deal with that lip. And it's served him well so far. Third baseman is Brody Medina for the Packers, who makes that play to retire Langenwalter. Brings up Aiden Hayek. Hayek, big hip-hop guy, evident by his walk-up song to the plate. He'll step in against Hoff. Up and away, ball 1 out of the zone. Still gloomy here. We had the smoky haze from the Canadian wildfires yesterday, and today we just have a little bit of cloud cover. As the 1-0 pitch down and away to Hayek, 2-0. And Hoff didn't miss by much on that pitch. As he readies for the 2-0 offering. Leg kick, pitch. Hayek hits that one high in the air. Moderate distance in left field. Easy play for the second out of the inning. Catch by catch by Jack Davies in left field. Brings up Eli Kappas, who singled and scored. He started that Wahpeton scoring run in the last inning. They were able to get 2 runs out of that. Kappas, wearing number 24, batting right-handed with the single to right field. Takes the first pitch in the other batter's box, ball 1. See Matthew Cummings coming up the stairs here to watch the game. Stadium seats. Cummings, the tremendous tennis player for Wahpeton, who will be going to Crown College to continue his career. Swing and a miss from Kappas makes it 1-1. We also see Jackson Fleeflet, state championship catcher who had 7 home runs for Wahpeton during the summer, now playing for the Crookston Golden Eagles. He's in the house. 1-1 pitch to Eli Kappas, checks his swing, 2-1. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of mist here, some rainfall down on the concourse. 2-1, Eli Kappas. Pitch on the way from Parker Hoff. Kappas, big cut at that one, falls forward, swing and a miss, 2-2. So we've got some young fans running for cover here under a little bit of rain, our first little shower of the game. 2-2, Parker Hoff. Delivery on the way to Eli Kappas, just below the knees, full count. And Kappas has shown good plate discipline this season. Runs the count full against Parker Hoff. Eli Kappas DHing today. Hoff comes set. Leg kick and the pitch. Jams Kappas, and he's going to pop out in foul territory to the first baseman for the third out of the inning. West Fargo hangs on to a 7-2 lead. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to head to the top of the fifth inning at John Randall. Wahpeton trails the Packers on B92.7 FM, streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM, where the B stands for baseball. I'm Robert Wanek, down here at the iconic John Randall Field. Wahpeton Huskies playing their 2024 spring baseball home finale, trailing West Fargo High 7-2. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're starting off the top of the fifth here. Braden Steffens delivers the first pitch, and that one is hit to right field. Kaysen Pincinalt racing back towards the right center gap underneath the scoreboard, and Pincinalt can't get it. One hops the fence. He drops it on the warning track. Packers are going to go for a triple here. Throw over to third base is going to sail off the fence, and that's going to be a stand-up triple for the West Fargo Packers. Luke Finn, barrel piece from Finn, runs the gap. Pincinalt did a nice job of tracking that thing down. He just ran out of real estate. Went over the top of his glove. Pincinalt really going to work out there in right field, chasing some of these balls. Ground ball to third. Runner's going to have to stay put. Klosterman throws it strong over to first base in the dirt, and it cannot be picked by Hayek. So that's going to be an E5 on the throw. Plenty of mustard on it. Couldn't get it in the air to his first baseman, Hayek. So another error for the Wahpeton Huskies is going to complicate things here a little bit after the leadoff triple from Luke Finn. He scores. Jack Davies rolls it over to third base. And there's the throwing error by the Huskies. He gets all the way to second. 8-2 West Fargo leads on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. First pitch is a ball here to your designated hitter, J.J. Lauritsen. Again, one of those games where Wahpeton's doing enough to be in it, but the errors are just killing them. We saw this against Shanley, who's 10-0 in the EDC. I thought that should have been maybe like a 6-1 ball game, and it ended up being 12-1. They had 9 errors in that conference counter. Flown out again to Pincinalt. He measures this one. He's going to get behind it. Going to have a tag to third base. Easily in there. So Pincinalt, right depth on that one to catch the pop fly from J.J. Lauritsen. That moves Jack Davies over to third base on the tag. Bringing up Landon Tropgruben. 9-hitter for the West Fargo Packers. He's already scored twice in this one. Outside corner, belt high, strike for Braden Steffens. Sophomore pitcher for Wahpeton here. Comes set. Delivery to the number 9 hitter, Tropgruben. Swing and a miss. Fastball way up in the zone. Evens the count. 10 hits already for the West Fargo Packers. Wahpeton 2 hits and 2 runs. That one in the dirt, and another nice play by Langenwalter. Went down to block it and actually went right in his glove. Good clean game from Nicky Langenwalter behind the dish today. Love to see it from your senior leader. 2-1 delivery from Steffens. That one is hit hard, base hit to right field. Pincinalt races over to cut it off with the backhand, and that will be a single for the 9-hitter Landon Tropgruben. RBI single scores Jack Davies. And we're at the top of the order with Seth Wigestrand, 2 for 2. Pair of singles, pair of runs for number 10. West Fargo up 8-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We are in the top of the 5th inning. Live streaming this game on KBMW News Live over at YouTube. Steffens shows off that move to first. Not able to get anybody yet, but throwing some arrows over there. Keeping them honest. This very talented Packers team. Delivery to the plate. Runner going to second. Langenwalter, one hop throw. And it's just a bit off the base. Cade Malmy dives back at the runner who opted not to slide and almost got him. Another strong throw from Langenwalter, but just towards the shortstop side. That allows Troff-Gruben to steal the bag. Swing and a miss from your leadoff man, Seth Wigestrand. 1-1 count. 0-2 count, excuse me. Steffens way up in the count here. 0-2. Inside fastball gets a pop-up high on the infield grass. Aiden Hayek, the first baseman underneath it. He'll make the catch. 2 down. So West Fargo, 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, and 2 each in the 4th and the 5th. They lead 9-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2 down here, though. Huskies trying to get out of this inning. It'll bring up Brody Medina, the 2-hitter. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Again, the sophomore Braden Steffens on the mound. Landon Troff-Gruben on second base for the Packers. 2 down. Steffens leaves that one outside. Falls behind Brody Medina. 2 balls, no strikes. That one is hit hard. Center fielder King gives chase. King running catch. Long legs like a white-tailed deer. Jaden King out there tracking it down. Gets Wahpeton out of this inning. 9-2 West Fargo after 4.5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. A couple extra base hits so far for the Packers. Those are sponsored by our friends at High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. I'm Robert Wannick on B92.7. West Fargo 9, Wahpeton 2. Heading to the bottom of the 5th at John Randall. We'll be right back on B92 and streaming at YouTube at KBMW News Live.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go Hagel.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
We are back at JR as Wahpeton trails West Fargo high 9-2 as the Huskies come to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, it's 9-2 West Fargo on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Coming up to bat for the Huskies, we got 7-8-9, Kason Pinsenault, Braden Steffens, and Cade Malmy, if he's still up here in the lineup. It looks like he might be. Excuse me, this is 8-9 top. Malmy being DH'd for by Eli Kappas. So we got Pinsenault and Steffens rolling the lineup over to Skylar Blado. Number 1, Pinsenault steps into the right-handed batter's box. Facing Parker Hoff. Hoff leaves it outside. Pinsenault able to single last time. Coming around to score one of Wahpeton's 2 runs. That was in the 3rd inning. 1-0 delivery to Pinsenault. That one skips in the dirt over the top of the plate, 2-0. So Pincinalt, good count to work with here. Number 8 hitter. Kason Pincinalt, just a sophomore, infield, outfield pitcher. Pitch on the way to Pincinalt. Right down Broadway for strike one. 7 strikeouts so far for Hoff. 2-1 delivery from Hoff. Pincinalt flies that one down the third baseline, out of play over by the terrace seating. As it looks like the rain droplets have stopped here. Little mist, looks like someone took the hose out and sprinkled the concourse. Soften up the infield a little bit. Good playing conditions here at John Randall Field in comparison to past springs where it's been rugged. Some dead spots out here. You know, we don't have a turf field, but right now it's looking beautiful out there. 2-2 pitch from Hoff. Bender comes all the way back around for the strikeout of Pincinalt. 8th K of the game for Hoff. Brings up Braden Steffens, who walked and got to third base last time, where he was stranded. This is it for the home games for the Wahpeton Huskies this season. They're looking at an EDC playoff. See some golfers down there now. We have Mr. Haugen for Wahpeton and Mr. Sanchez, Breckenridge golfer. Coming out to watch some spring baseball at John Randall. First pitch to Steffens is a strike. Second pitch from Hoff. That one is chopped down the third baseline. Spinning foul. Would have been a nice opportunity for an infield hit there, but no freebies today for the Huskies against the number 2 team in the EDC. Steffens, a sophomore. Outfielder, pitcher, does a little bit of catching as well. He's down 0-2 against a kid who's been slicing up the zone today, Parker Hoff. Hoff, the righty, comes set, drops the glove to belt level. Big high and long leg kick. Another breaking ball. Looking K. Can't pick up the spin rate on that thing, and he keeps dialing it up. 9 strikeouts for Parker Hoff. Skylar Blado steps to the plate. He's been a strikeout victim twice. Looking to turn that around here, leading off the order for Wahpeton. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch from Hoff on the way. Breaking ball, and Blado flares it out to right field over the outstretched arm of the second baseman. Skylar Blado. You know, his last at-bat, he really waited back and he fouled off a 2-strike curve, and he tried to do it again on the next 2-strike offering and swung and a missed. And that one, he sat on a curveball first pitch. Good instincts from him. Put the barrel on it. Just dropped the head of the bat once that curveball got in the zone. Went opposite field with it. Skylar Blado, his first hit of the ball game. Brings up Miles Hinckley in the 2 spot. Hinckley squares around to bunt. Pulls it back. Ball 1. Hinckley, definitely the speed to bunt. It's always the dilemma of what do you want to use. He's shown the ability to go gap to gap, doubles, triples, homers. Hoff throws over to first base. Never did step on the rubber. Good thing Blado was paying attention there. First baseman Caleb Anderson leaves the tag on him. Having a little fun over there. Blado takes a quick cat nap in the Agger line. We're back to it. Count is 1-0 to Miles Hinckley, and Blado has a good lead over there at first base. Hoff comes set. Delivery home. Hinckley opposite field, and it's off the end cap. Doesn't even get past the third baseman. Soft little line out to the third baseman, and they're going to strand 1 runner here in the bottom of the 5th. West Fargo leads 9-2 after 5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. I'm Robert Wanick. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
Braden Steffens back out on the mound here for the Wahpeton Huskies in the top of the 6th inning. He's given up 11 hits so far, but it's really been the errors that have stacked the runs on for Wahpeton as they trail 9-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Steffens quickly behind 0-2 here. Excuse me, Steffens quickly behind 2-0. 2-0 delivery from Braden on the way. Up and in, 3-0. This is Caleb Anderson, number 3 hitter, first baseman for this Packers team. 3-0 pitch from Steffens, beans him right in the middle of the spine. So a leadoff man on base here for West Fargo to start the 6th inning. There's no activity in the bullpen for Wahpeton. Steffens on his own island right now against this Packers team, who's number 2 in the EDC, entering the Huskies home finale today. Hayek will hold Anderson on first base. Steffens will work out of the stretch. And that brings up Brady Medina, your cleanup man. First pitch to Medina. He hits that one hard, and that's going right to your center fielder, Jaden King, who makes it look easy sometimes because he gets a good jump on the ball. He's got long strides and just a really fundamental ball player. Can play all 3 outfield spots. He gets the line out there. And that thing was hit pretty hard by your cleanup man, Brady Medina. It's a loud out for the Packers. Anderson unable to tag. Brings up Leighton Hoffland. The lefty drills that one foul. Right between a couple little kids and a dog, so everybody okay over there. 0-1 count here to the cleanup man for West Fargo. Into first. Got the pole in my way here, and we just had a pickoff attempt. That was Caleb Anderson. Apparently got his hand in there, head first slide. We were just talking about Steffens' move to first. It remains good. Another one there, and he almost gets the out. As Anderson taking a ginormous lead at first, he balks. And you got to know that you can't do that. He faked the throw to first base. He didn't step off the back. He did the jump pick to first base and just hung on to the baseball. So that's going to send Anderson to second base. Anderson had about a 12-foot lead. Beautiful pitch there by Steffens. He goes inside with the fastball. That gets Hoffland to lean back. Called strike. 0-2 count here. Love to see Steffens respond after that balk with a strikeout. Easier said than done against the Packers. He goes back to the same spot, and he almost gets it, but it's just off the plate. It's Hoffland. Takes that one in the dirt, bounces off Langenwalter's mask. Towards the first base dugout, he's going to chase it down. Anderson gets over to third base, and Hoffland, he's so far over the plate here. He's got the knob of the bat over the black on the inside corner. So you'd like to see Steffens go back on the inside. It's going to tie him up, and life's going to be hard for him on an inside fastball should Steffens go back to his bread and butter here. With the count even at 2-2, 1 down. Caleb Anderson over at third base. The Huskies set up outside. And that one's hit to right field. Pincenald able to get behind it. It's going to be an easy sacrifice fly here. Tag for Hoffland, who gets the sacrifice RBI. So he gets the fastball on the inside corner, and Hoffland bails out of the plate. He comes up and he crowds it again, and they opt not to go inside on him, and they go outside, and he's able to get his hands out on it and hit a deep sacrifice fly. Brings up Luke Finn. Finn hits that one, inside-out swing. Cooper Klosterman gives chase in foul territory. The third baseman gloves it. That's going to do it. Huskies hold West Fargo to 1 run here in the top of the 6th inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 10-2 West Fargo. Huskies back at the dish here after a quick word from our sponsors on B92.7 and streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Hey, friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing. When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Jaden King steps to the plate for Wahpeton here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Number 6 looking to cut into this 10-2 lead held by West Fargo here on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. King can do that in one swing, of course. 2 homers on the season for the big right-handed batter. He's facing a tough opponent in Parker Hoff on the hill. First pitch from Hoff. King takes that one in the dirt. Dust flies up in the air, and it's 1-0. Nine strikeouts thus far for Parker Hoff. 1-0 count to Jaden King. Hoff fires it. That one catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. So Hoff has not slowed down. He had that one inning where he loaded the bases, had a pass ball and a wild pitch, and that accounted for both of Wahpeton's runs scored by Eli Kappas and Kason Pincenalt. 1-1 to Jaden King here in the bottom of the 6th. King rolls over an off-speed pitch, chops it to the shortstop. Absolute cannon over to first base for the first out of the inning. Throw made by Seth Wiggstand. Over to Caleb Anderson. Brings up Cooper Klosterman, who struck out twice. Cooper Klosterman, the senior. Breaking ball that didn't break there from Hoff. Hung it over Klosterman's head. Couldn't get the snap there on the curve. As number 12 steps back in the box here. 1-0 count. Big strong kid Cooper Klosterman takes the 1-0 pitch. Lays off. Ball outside. 2-0. See what Hoff does here with Wahpeton's cleanup hitter. Big lead. I'd imagine he'd go right after him. 2-0 count. Leaves that one down. 3-0. So we got Cooper Klosterman way up in the count. 3-0. Following him is Nick Langenwalter, Aiden Hayek, and Eli Kappas. Hoff comes set. 3-0 delivery to Klosterman. Strike one. West Fargo leads 10-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They've out-hit the Huskies 11-3. 3-1 pitch to Klosterman. That one is off the plate inside. Ball 4. Klosterman reaches base for the first time today on a walk presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick of State Farm. Brings up Nick Langenwalter, senior catcher. He's 0 for 2 today. As Hoff is still hunting his 10th K out there on the mound. Takes a look over to first base, then he comes set. Glove at the belt, leg kick, delivery to Langenwalter right off the elbow. Bounces in the air. And he's going to jog down to first base. Can't believe he shook that one off so quick. I almost thought it hit the bat, but I'm just judging off Langenwalter's reaction. Fastball up and in on the hands, bounced about 15 feet in the air, and he just sprinted to first, and now he's in a little bit of pain. Taking his sweet time, and the trainer is going to come look at him. That's going to be Chantel Shute hustling out there. And they're going to get a courtesy runner here for the catcher, Nick Langenwalter, I believe. Looks like it hit him in the hand. Maybe. He can't shake the pain right now. He was quick to run down to first. I don't know if that was just his way of dealing with the sting, but he's over in foul territory at third base, Nick Langenwalter, and flips his helmet to courtesy runner Brady DeFries. The senior will make his first appearance, and he's shaking his elbow. Okay, left elbow on the lead arm is his follow-through arm. Left elbow of Nick Langenwalter. That's where that fastball hit him, and I'm telling you, it bounced a ways in the air, and it sounded like it hit the bat. So I mean, that's some solid bone there as he's trying to shake it off. He's gonna have a swell bow, probably some fluid in that elbow. Get it wrapped up or something. Chantel Shute will do a good job taking care of him. Brady DeFries will come in and run for him, and Aiden Hayek will step to the plate with a runner on first base and one down. Runners on first and second and one down for the Huskies. Delivery to Hayek. Down below the knees on the outside corner. Hoff takes a long look in at the home plate umpire, flips the ball to himself, a little bit of showmanship with an 8-run lead. 1-0. That's not a way to get yourself some more strike calls. 1-0 delivery on the way, up and in, ball 2. So Langenwalter replaced with a courtesy runner, Brady DeFries at first base. After he's hit by a pitch on the elbow, he comes out with the assistance of the trainer, Chantel Shute. Cooper Klosterman's over on second base after a walk. Aiden Hayek's up at the dish with one down. Hayek takes a pitch on the outside corner. 2-1. A lot of these Husky hitters are stepping backwards on the delivery, and Hoff is going to eat that up all day with that outside fastball. No chance if you bail out. Spin and throw to second base. Cooper Klosterman, no lead at all, really. Able to get back easy. 2-1 count here. Aiden Hayek at the plate. Wahpeton looking to get a few more runs on the board, trailing 10-2 to West Fargo on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Parker Hoff comes set. Delivery home. Big swing and a miss. Head going everywhere from Hayek. He was looking to put some runs on the board with that one. It's going to make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's Hoff with 9 strikeouts on the mound facing the sophomore Aiden Hayek of Wahpeton. Hoff comes set, looks over at Klosterman at second base. He'll go home, leaves that one down. We're going to have a full count here. 3-2. Hoff on the mound. Taking his time here out of the stretch with 2 Wahpeton runners on. Hoff comes set. Delivery to Hayek. Up and in. Ball 4. Bases loaded for the Huskies. The second time in the game that they've loaded the bases. Little consolation there. Little something to cheer about in your home finale against this uber tough West Fargo team who leads 10-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to have your first Minn Kota Ag Products mound visit. Your #1 grain marketing and agriculture supply company. Thank you, Minn Kota, for sponsoring these mound visits. Parker Hoff, not sure if he's going to stay out there or not. I mean, they do have an 8-run lead, does West Fargo. His pitch count is getting up there. 2 Wahpeton innings where they've loaded the bases. He's been more than able to limit the damage, however. 9 Ks for Mr. Hoff on the mound. He's going to stay out there. Entire infield comes in to put a little pep in his step. 1 out, bases loaded. Hoff sitting on 9 Ks. 2 runs allowed. Those runs coming on a wild pitch and a passed ball. Eli Kappas is the one who started that 2-run inning. Back in the third with a single to right field. Kappas has a hit in 3 straight games, and he'll step to the plate with the bases loaded. 1 down. Fresh count. Pitch from Hoff to Kappas. Above the hands for a ball. Kappas putting himself up in this count again. An excellent eye from Eli Kappas, and you just knew it would translate to hits sooner or later, and here we are at the end of spring, and he's trying to get some momentum going into the Legion season here. Eli Kappas, 1-0 pitch. Kappas with a nice swing, hits it foul down the right field line, just a bit behind that fastball from Parker Hoff. Kappas had the foot injury last summer that kept him out for almost the entire Legion season, and he's moving around quite well this spring. He skipped basketball, and he's out there doing a nice job. Takes that one, fastball at the kneecaps, outside corner. Not much you can do with that pitch. Excellent location. Puts Parker Hoff up in the count 1-2. Bases loaded for the Huskies. Eli Kappas at the plate, trailing 10-2. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Slider outside corner, swing and a miss. Started in the zone, darted away from the bat, and that's going to be 10 Ks for Parker Hoff. 2 down, bases loaded. Kaysen Pincinot with an opportunity to have a career moment here. He singled and scored earlier in the game. He's 1 for 2. Pincinot, the sophomore, getting his first run on the varsity squad this season. Break behind the runner at second. Spin move on the mound by Hoff, but he won't throw. Hayek at first. Brady DeFries, the pinch runner, at second. And at third base, Cooper Klosterman. In the batter's box, Pincinot. Delivery. Up in the zone. Pincinot had that bloop single to left field, sparking the 2-run third inning, and that's been all the highlights for Wahpeton at the plate. 1-0. Pincinot takes another one, eyeball high, 2-0. As Parker Hoff laboring a little bit here. Phenomenal outing so far from the righty. He's trying to get through 6 frames, and I can imagine this will be the end of his day, no matter how this at-bat goes. 2 balls, no strikes to Pincinot. That one does find the zone, 2-1. Pincinot taking all the way there. Wahpeton needing to manufacture runs whatever way possible. Hoff with the bases loaded. Pitch to Pincinot, skips it in the dirt, 3-1. A walk is a run here for the Huskies with the bases loaded. Pincinot up in this count, 3-1. Wonder if he does not take again here. Hard not to give your guy a green light, though, in a hitter's count like this with the bases juiced, especially a young man looking to make an impact like Pincinot. 3-1 pitch on the way, and he does take that one right down the heart of the plate. Not sure he's going to get another one like that here. Full count. Payoff pitch here. We'll see if Hoff goes off speed or if he goes fastball. Payoff delivery on the way. He goes fastball. He skips it to the backstop for ball 4. And he just could not get the release point on that one, and it landed in front of the plate. And it looks like that's going to do it for Parker Hoff. 10 strikeouts for the West Fargo righty on the mound. Klosterman scores on that walk. Langenwalter to DeFries to third base, Hayek to second base. Pincinot to first on the Matt and Amanda Frederick State Farm walk. That's going to be the end of the road here for Parker Hoff. A 10 strikeout outing. He's given up 3 runs, 3 hits. He's going to get a well-deserved round of applause from the crowd here. Excellent outing. Wahpeton still has the bases loaded with 2 outs in the 9-hole of their order, hoping to roll it around and put a dent in this 10-3 West Fargo lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That Minn Kota Mound visit was presented by Minn Kota Egg Products. We're going to take a quick break on B92.7. West Fargo 10, Wahpeton 3. This is baseball on B92.7.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Back at John Randall Field as the Huskies trail West Fargo High 10-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is the home finale for the Huskies. We got a lot of action going on here. Softball team was playing DuPage today at 3-5. That was the district championship round with a trip to the NJCAA Division III National Tournament on the line. NDSCS, your defending national champions. That national tournament this year is in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It was in Syracuse, New York last year. We'll see if we can't get some results for you folks. NDSCS playing DuPage today. Best of 3 series, so potential for a rubber match tomorrow. Again, we'll see if we can't track down those scores for you. Wahpeton up here. Bases loaded. 2 down. Bottom of the 6th inning. Spin and throw to second base. Nothing doing. Braden Steffens at the plate. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. He's walked and struck out. Fresh count here to Steffens. Bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat. High fastball. He wanted it. Kept the hands back. Ball 1. Steffens, the right-handed sophomore in the batter's box. Big moment here to breathe some life into this Wahpeton lineup, trailing 10-3 late in the game. Second pitch of the at-bat is off the plate inside. Steffens takes 2-0. So your Wildcat softball team today, folks, versus DuPage in the district championship. As the strike goes in to Steffens. They won the first game 7-4. Second game was scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. The results are not up yet. They win that one. They're headed to the Natty. We'll keep you updated. 2-1 count to Steffens. Takes a strike, knee-high outside corner, and Wahpeton has been unable to do anything with the low and outside fastball today. 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Braden Steffens saws it off to the second baseman, slow roller. He's going to make the play to first, and that's going to get West Fargo out of here. Bases stranded for the Huskies. They do score 1. 10-3, West Fargo leads on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to head to the top of the 7th inning. You're listening to the Wahpeton Huskies home finale on B92.7 FM and streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7. Just got word from Brian Watson over here that the Breckenridge Cowboys won their first game today against Frazee 5-3. So Breckenridge with a 2-game win streak. Cowboys coming around with that young lineup. Coach Jack Heidemann doing a phenomenal job in his second year at the helm. Of course, taking over for my favorite coach of all time, Kevin Heidemann, who's retired from the coaching ranks but still just kind of hangs around and still coaches, even though he says he's not. He's the manager of the Bucks team. Use that term because it's more of a skipper. Those are grown men playing town ball. You don't need to coach as much. Here we are in the top of the 7th inning. Wahpeton trails West Fargo 10-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Braden Steffens still on the mound. Scattered 11 hits. Had a couple errors that have made the score look a lot worse than it should be for the sophomore. First pitch from Steffens is a ball. Second pitch is hit out to King in center. He takes a step back and he'll come in. He'll catch that. First out of the inning. Brings up J.J. Lauritsen, your designated hitter. Wearing number 7, batting from the left side of the box. Using the white Marucci with the red lettering, has the Evo Shield shin guard on. Dribbles the first pitch to Hayek at first base. He has a little bit of trouble with it, but plenty of time to step on the base for the second out of the inning. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th for Steffens, who has had some innings like this sandwiched in between the blow-up innings today. A scoreless third, 2 runs in the 5th, 2 runs in the 6th. 1 run in the 6th, excuse me. So 1 run 6th, no runs in the 3rd, 2 runs in the 5th. Steffens has been serviceable. It's just hard when you don't have top-notch defense behind you. He's got 2 quick outs here in the 7th. Gets an ugly swing and a miss there from the Packers. Landon Trofgruben. Reached base all 3 times today has Trofgruben. Scored 2 runs. Hits that one out to right center. Jaden King gives chase in the gap. King running catch. Another display of elegant speed in the outfield from Jaden King, the senior center fielder, right fielder, left fielder, all-around utility man. Gets Wahpeton out of the 7th. Scoreless 7th for sophomore Braden Steffens. Packers lead 10-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Last stand in this first game for the Huskies. Coming up right after a word from our sponsors on B92.7 FM.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7 FM. Huskies trail West Fargo High 10-3. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order for Wahpeton as they look to chip into this 7-run lead, one batter at a time. Skylar Blado, leadoff man in the lineup and leadoff man to start the inning. He's 1 for 3. He had the beautiful single on a curveball opposite field in his last at-bat against Parker Hoff, who posted 10 strikeouts today for the Packers. First pitch to Blado is low, and Packers pitchers continue to kind of show up the umpire with on the ball calls despite having a 7-run lead. First one is down. Second one on the outside corner for a strike. A little bit of zip on that one. Count is 1-1 to Skylar Blado. Nice cutter from Finn. That one started on the outside corner of the plate and ended up about 6 inches outside. Don't blame Blado for not being able to lay off it. He's down 1-2. And he gets hit hard. So Skylar Blado will jog down to first base after getting beaned. Second hit batsman of the game for West Fargo. Brings up Miles Hinckley. Hinckley, the lefty, 0 for 3 so far with 2 Ks. Trying to get it rolling here in the 7th. Takes a fastball high. And I'm a long ways away from the plate here, but Finn looks like he's got some speed on his fastball. 1-0 pitch to Hinckley is inside, gets away from the catcher. 2-0. Blado's going to stay put at first base. And a walk is just fine because Wahpeton needs 7 to extend this game. 2-0 delivery from Finn. That gets a big swing out of Hinckley. Swings right through it for strike 1. Hinckley with a similar swing to Langenwalter. Kind of long and looping. When you make contact, it's good extension, but it's hard to catch up with the four-seamer. 2-1. That one nearly hits the front leg of Hinckley. It's a ball. Ball 3. Hinckley back in the box quickly. Blado on first base. Finn on the mound for West Fargo. That one is off the plate inside for ball 4. So runners on first and second for the Huskies. Jaden King steps to the plate. King 0 for 2 with a walk in this one. Finn comes set. Leg kick. Little off-speed pitch with some cut on it for a strike to King. Mixes it up. Doesn't want to throw a first pitch fastball to the number 3 hitter. That's good pitching right there from West Fargo. 0-1 count to the dangerous Jaden King. Another cutting pitch that dives to the outside for a strike. And Finn gets up here on Jaden King, the 3 hitter for Wahpeton. West Fargo up 10-3, bottom of the 7th. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Luke Finn looking to do away with Jaden King here. 0-2 pitch. Another cutter, and that one is slapped foul to the right side. So there's no scouting reports on these high school kids as far as what pitches they throw, but he's throwing something with medium speed and some quick cut to it. 0-2 count, straight four-seamer upstairs, gets the swing and the miss. Cutter, 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 four-seam, gets King in that order. 1 down. Brings up Cooper Klosterman, who has walked and scored a run and struck out twice for the Huskies. Luke Finn comes set. Delivery to Klosterman. Klosterman follows that to the backstop. So starter in this game for West Fargo, Parker Hoff, strikes out 10, and Luke Finn comes in. He's definitely got some strikeout stuff too, but Wahpeton able to get runners on first and second here to start the inning with 1 out. Cooper Klosterman at the plate. Klosterman takes that one in the dirt. The outside corner of the plate for a ball. We got a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the 7th, 10-3 West Fargo. Wahpeton down to their final 2 outs. Klosterman swings through a high fastball. It's 1-2. NDSCS baseball still alive. They're playing in their first ever district round after responding from a 1-0 loss in regions to reel off 3 straight victories, beating the top-seeded Alexandria team. And they'll play Thursday, 5 o'clock in St. Cloud. Klosterman keeps the hands back on a high fastball, and it's 2-2 against St. Cloud Community and Technical College. Again, Tori Ulick and Mason Almaris of NDSCS Baseball named to the Mondac All-Conference team. 2-2 offering on the way to Klosterman. That one upstairs. Snap throw to first base. Looks like they would have had the runner, but the ball was jarred loose. Hinckley gets back, kind of caught him snoozing there. Klosterman has run the count full now for the Huskies with runners on first and second. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning at John Randall Field. Finn comes set. Delivery to Klosterman. He fouls that one off. That was a fastball over the middle of the plate. He probably wants that one back. So we'll have another payoff pitch here from Luke Finn, the righty from West Fargo. Long look from Finn. And they go behind the runner at second, and they don't go for the pickoff. Instead, they go home, and Cooper Klosterman is caught looking for strike 3. Finn's second straight strikeout. Good work by Finn to get the number 3 and the number 4 hitters by way of K. And Wahpeton is down to their last out, trailing 10-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Nick Langenwalter to the plate. Pitch to Langenwalter. He's going to foul that one over towards the first baseman. He tracks it to the fence, and it's going to carry out foul. Nick Langenwalter, an excellent defensive game behind the plate today for the Huskies. Threw a runner out at second, forced a runner to stay put at first another time, and several clutch blocks from the senior. Using every inch of that catcher's gear. We'll see if he can do something at the plate here with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch to Langenwalter. Tight off-speed pitch. Doesn't come back quite enough. Leaves it on the white of the right-handed batter's box for a ball. We have a 1-1 count to Langenwalter. Finn comes set. Looks over to second. He'll go home. Langenwalter falls that one into the net. 1-2. And Finn will once again work from ahead here, trying to get the final strike and the final out here for West Fargo as they lead 10-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Carlson Family Insurance representing auto owners. 1-2 pitch. Gets Langenwalter on the hack. That's a strikeout. Finn strikes out the side, strands 2 runners. West Fargo High wins the game 1 here of the doubleheader at John Randall Field, 10-3. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, I guess, before game 2. Hit the concession stand up and get right back to the game. We will go over your post-game show after the second game since we're so crunched on time here. We want to squeeze these ones in and make sure that we get out here for the non-conference 5-inning game. Get everybody in. Get everyone playing baseball here. Some of these kids' last game on John Randall Field. We'll be back in tentatively 5-10 minutes. We'll see how it shakes out. We're going to roll through the sponsorships here on B92.7. Final from Game 1, West Fargo 10, Wahpeton 3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 5-inning Game 2 coming up in short order on B92.7 FM.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company,